Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi! I have an axolotl, and this is in collaboration with Erica, and I'll put her channel in the description box below. Yes, I chickened out this time. I ain't doing it. So yes, Erica's channel will be in the description box, along with a playlist. So please check it out. There's going to be lots of lovely axolotls. I decided to do something quite simple this time, and I had this really tiny axolotl, and I'm going to make a keyring out of it because I don't know what else to do with it yet. Now, I have this gravel stuff that I don't know where I got it from, and this is the second time I've used it now, and well, why not? I'm mixing it in just to make sure it gets all coated, and I'm doing a little seaside one, seaside axolotl, and whatever spares I've got a little cat mould. I want to see what it looks like, so you know. I also am going to be using white and blue. Now I forget what that stuff's called. There's nothing written on the bag either, so I don't know. Something flakes, that's all I can think of. Now that shell was too big, so I decided to find a smaller one. And these shells came from April at Dragons and Dresses Craftssortium. See, I'm no good with people's names. I can't say anything right. But this does kind of get lost with all the flakes. There is a name for them. Oh my days. I knew before I started doing this voice recording what the name was. And as soon as I turn the mic on, I go blank. Every silly time. But I'm doing the white ones. They're iridescent, that's for sure. They're definitely iridescent. Do the white ones and blue ones in different orders. So it's white, blue, white, blue, white. So it looks like waves. Or at least that was my theory. They kind of just all merged together. But it's a nice effect. It's really pretty. And I'm using epoxy resin 1:1. Already done it on my heat mat in separate pots to get rid of any bubbles. I didn't use my resin's dual head mixer this time because it is just a small amount, a very small amount, so I didn't need to. I could easily just do this one. And I'm just poking all the little flakes down to make sure they're coated, and I'll go round with my little stick, my little pokey stick, to get rid of any bubbles. And I watch it for a bit. I do spray it and I watch it for a bit, and spray it again, because bubbles will appear because I've put so many flakes in, and there'll be air bubbles trapped, little pockets. So I watch it for a while when it's on the mat, and just keep an eye on it. I am going to be putting in some blue and white, that stuff, alcohol ink. Oh good grief. I don't know why you lot watch me. I talk a lot of rubbish. But I do kind of squiggle the ink as well. Now I'm just using ordinary alcohol ink. I'm not using my Sinker White that I've made because I think it's too heavy, and this is not a thick enough piece to have that in. So I'm just going to swirly, just very gently, so I don't disturb the blue underneath, the blue and white flakes. And when this bit's done, I'll put it on my heat mat and fill up the cat and do a little bit of the blue thing with that too. The blue thing. Oh good gravy. The alcohol ink. Jesus. Oh god. I shall be using the blue in the alcohol ink with the alcohol. Oh God, I'm tongue-tied. I'm tongue-tied. I've put you up a bit closer just so you can see the merging of colours, and it looks like the sea. It looks better on the back, I think, than on the front. But I don't know if it's because there's the indentations of the lines in the actual mould. I think if I'd got a mould that's just like a coaster mould, plain coaster mould, it would look absolutely brilliant. But yeah, the shell disappears. You can just about see it. Just. So now the ink is still wet, so I'm going to put a coat of UV on, and whatever overspill I get I can just chop off. So I'm putting the UV on just to stop it from smudging everywhere, because obviously there's way too much ink in this for such a small mould. So I'm just going to go around and try not to catch the ink, and make sure there's no little bits where it's missing, and I just want to make sure it all stays around the edge and doesn't just chuck itself over the edge like a lemming. And I'll use my long neck lighter to pop any bubbles that appear, and I'm looking at this at different angles so I can see if I need any more resin or not. And at this point I'm thinking maybe a tiny bit. Then I'm looking all over for my light. This is the only one I could find, and then I decide this is not enough, so while I'm using this one I'm rummaging in my drawer outside of me to get my light, only for some reason my light decided it was going to be stuck. So yeah, I'm multitasking here, or trying to multitask. Yes, if you notice, at some point this light goes off and I haven't realised. And that's because I'm trying. There you go. I'm trying to get my light out and draw my resin's light. Oh dear. I mean, duh. Hello, wakey wakey. So I finally do get hold of it. I really do. It's coming, honest. There you go. Yay! So I leave it under the light for a couple of minutes, and I'm like, this don't seem like as though it's lit up. Yeah, it's because I didn't switch it on. Duh. I think I was having a Nana moment, as in silly Nana. So this is curing, and I'm going to drill through the hole when it comes out, because it does get covered. And what I do then is attach a key ring and a charm. I put a starfish with it because I thought the starfish would look really cute, and it does, I think. Well, I think it does. But I have to also put UV on the cat mould, because that's also tacky because of the ink. So then I'll just put UV resin over the top of that, and Bob's your uncle. Sorted. So I just use my little stick again just to make sure it goes around the edges, because you don't want it to be a weird shape. And I've lifted it up so it's not in the light, because I don't want it curing while I'm trying to straighten it out. But as soon as I've done that, then I'll pop that under the light. I have to give it a quick light with a torch to get rid of bubbles, and then I shall demold any minute now. For some reason I seem to have left this running. I'm tidying up. What a silly thing. But yeah, I do like the axolotl. I nearly couldn't say that then. But the cat, I love the cat. Oh my days. Anyway, I will take some photos of it finished and have a look at the end. Please wait till the end. And now I'm taking it out. Demolding time. I shall put some silver on it because you can't really see the detail, and there's a few bits I've got cut off, so I shall put some silver on, put a keyring in it, and then that'll be it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the playlist. Bye bye.
In a world of shadows, light does sing. A goth unicorn with a blackened wing. Happy she dances under